Hello, this is the review of the Double Eagle M83 M4 airsoft gun. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here, and people just like the box, no idea why, but they do. So, open this up. Stuff for the flashlight. Manual, barely English. There's some funny stuff in here though. You gotta read some of these warnings. I'll have them. I might have them at the end of the video, I might not. Oh well. But funny stuff, but it's not worth any info. So just keep watching this, and you'll be good. Stuff from Evike. Okay. Now you're gonna get a lot of stuff. You're gonna get a strap. Haven't used it yet. Don't know if it's crap. Toolkit, which will be in a bag, but you know how to open it. Flashlight. You know, there's a button right here, on and off. It doesn't have batteries in it, because I don't use it. A foregrip, I'll show you how to use that later. Red dot scope, actually really good, but for some reason it's backwards. You look in the part that doesn't appear to be the place you should. Let's see if I can get this in the camera. Not sure if you can see that, but there we go. See that? Yeah, well anyway. The camera's gonna make it look like it's really far away. But then you got, wait, your laser. This is my favorite. I do use it sometimes though. It's cool because it has this little button right here. And you strap it to the, let's see, laser. And you strap it to the foregrip and you press it, pressing this button. That's pretty cool. Tactical. A regular barrel, which for some reason did not come with an orange tip for me. Weird. A silencer barrel that has a gigantic orange tip, so I guess if I needed the orange tip that bad, I just put on this one. It's good about this gun. Really good transition. And then, of course, the gun itself. God, I hate that sound. But here we go. Let's get all this crap out of the way. Here we go. So, this gun is really, really good. People always downsize it because it's really cheap. It's $40 for all this stuff, and they say it is a low-powered AEG. It's not a thing you would want to take to a competition. This is recreational backyard stuff like I do. But if you're going to get into some kind of tournament, you need to get a Tokyo Marui, because if you try to use this against a Tokyo Marui, you're going to get your butt kicked. But anyway, I got the newest version. This is the version 2 of this gun, and I guess mine might be different, but people always say the plastic is ridiculously cheap, but it's not. It's really nice plastic. It's actually better plastic than my Desert Eagle. It's rock solid and has a nice matte finish too. Other people say it's too shiny, like that black, really shiny, so you tell it's fake. But no, it's a nice, darker finish than most, and I think it looks cool. And when you do get it, when you do unbox it, it's gonna have these rail guards on the side, and which reveals more rails underneath. But don't need to take those off yet. There we go. Anyway, where to start? Okay, let's start off with the magazine. This holds 40 rounds. It says on the website, and in the manual it says 40. People say, oh, I can't fit more than 25 or some crap like that. It does come with a speed loader. Forgot that. Dang, I knew I was going to forget it. And this isn't like the speed loader you would think. It's just a ramrod and a tube. But if you try to load this magazine with your fingers, and if you are going to get into some serious wars with a whole bunch of people, you need more mags. You can buy them off of evike.com, same place where I got the gun. But yeah, it's like pretty much impossible to load this thing without the speed loader. You really can't see it. But just the way it is, you have to have either a ridiculously long fingernail or some kind of thing to jam in each BB after you put it in. So yeah, you need the some kind of speed loading device, you cannot load this in with your hand. So, there's the magazine. Magazine release is right here. It does just loosen itself whenever you hold it, and you just still gotta pull it. No big deal. Fire selector switch. It does have a nice click to it whenever you switch. I'm not sure if you could hear that, but it's not some of those other guns where you don't know if it switched or not. It's a nice click, and it clicks solidly, so it does take a lot to push it, which is why you see me struggling to push this. And you could actually read the lettering on mine. Huh, it's weird. And, there we go. This is safe. Switch it to semi, and then full auto. Now, one thing that people always whine about this gun is the double safety. See that right there? It's that button. Whenever you're shooting, no matter if it's on safety or not, if it's on semi, try to pull the trigger with this not pressed down. Trigger doesn't move. Like, let me see. It just doesn't move. When you press this down, it moves. And people always complain about that, but seriously, when you hold it like that. So there's no real difference between pressing down the button or not. And if not, I've seen videos people just rip it out, so I guess you could do that. Might as well leave it in there though. One thing I wish worked for this gun is the charging handle. I saw one video where it did work, but I guess you had a different model type or something. If it did work, it'd pull it back and this would come down and you'd see the bolts. But instead, this is where the hop-up is housed, and it's a lever-based hop-up. Can't read the lettering, but back for more hop and forward for none. I have it all the way back because if you try to use .12s with this, it's good in the middle. It's just perfect. It's already come set for .12s, but you have to move it back. I use .2s because that's all I have, other than the ones that came with it, and you just have to add more hop for the heavier BBs you use. So, and I have it set perfectly to .2s. It's just perfect, so I do not want to touch that. And it's very easy to change in the field. Like if you switch your BB type unknowingly and you see them start to drop like I did, you just flip this down and flip it and flip it back up. Not hard to do. Not like some guns where you have to open it up to get to the hop up. Now about the accessories. Yeah, folding stock. One more thing. A lot of people say it's really light. Like, oh my god, it's light as a feather. Mine is actually pretty heavy. And I'm guessing it's because mine has a big, thick metal weight in the back here, and it goes all the way through up to here. And because you could hear it, and you could feel it. It's just a metal weight. And I did not notice that on some other people's guns, so I guess that's what it is. To take off this, instead of pushing it up like you would to move it, slide it across the tube, I'll show you that, you pull it down. There we go. And it has a bunch of positions. People only said there's 3, but I looked at the bottom, there's at least like 5. This is the review of the gun. This took a lot longer than I thought. So I'm gonna have a review on the accessories in just a minute. So